Good morning, students. Now we are going to topic about organization of diseases. So, organization of diseases, plant diseases and animal diseases. Which lessons of unit 18? Okay. So, plant diseases and animal diseases, importance part of two diseases. Learning this lesson. Next one. Two major categories of plant diseases. Okay, two major categories of plant diseases. First, diseases of meristematic diseases, and second, diseases of permanent diseases. First one, meristematic diseases, into two divided parts of stems. Okay, first one, apical meristems and lateral meristems. So meristematic tissues அப்படின்னா திசு. ஓகே, திசுக்களினுடைய ஒரு தொகுப்பு தான் நம்ம படிக்க போகிறோம். ஓகே, திசுக்களினுடைய தொகுப்பு. ஸோ பெர்மனன்ட் டிசீசஸ் அப்படின்னா பெர்மனண்ட்டாக இருக்கிற அந்த திசுக்களினுடைய இதை பற்றி நம்ம படிக்க போகிறோம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து அப்பிக்கல் டிசீசஸ் ஆஃப் மெட்டாமெரிசம்ஸுங்கிறது வந்து பிளான்ட். So long stem of plant and up downs of stem is lean grow. So lean grow these parts of that apical meristems. Okay, we couldn't all plants see in your home or outside. ஸோ பிளான்ட்ஸினுடைய நுனி பகுதியில் இருக்கிற அந்த ஒரு பார்ட்ஸ், அதாவது நுனியில் இருக்க சொல்லுவாங்களே, நுனி ஆக்கத்திஸ்ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ அதுதான் என்ன அப்படின்னா அப்பிக்கல் மெரிஸ்டம்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ லாக்டரல் மெரிஸ்டம்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிறது கீழே இருந்து வளரும் இல்லையா, கீழ்ப்பகுதி எப்படி இருக்கும், தடிமனாக இருக்கும். ஸோ மேலே வந்து லீனாக இருக்கும். ஸோ அந்த கீழே இருக்கிற அந்த பிக்மெண்ட்டு பகுதி தான் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க அப்படின்னா லாக்டரல் மெரிஸ்டம்ஸ். ஓகே, தென் ஒன்லி பெர்மனன்ட் டிசீசஸ் இன்டு த்ரீ பார்ட்ஸ். டெர்மல் மீன்ஸ் ஆஃப் சர்ஃபேஸ் டிசீசஸ். ஓகே, surface disease. Second one, fundamental disease, ground disease, and that one vascular disease. Second one, meristematic diseases. First of all, we can see that video. Meristematic diseases composed of immature cell or region and active cell. So divisions. Okay, composed of immature cells and or region of active cells divisions. Meristematic diseases tend to be small, have thin wall and rich in cytoplasm. Then only found in the growing tips of the roots and stem. Next one, apical meristems, responsible for increases length of the plant body. Then only found on root tips and apical buds. Second one, lateral meristems responsible for increase in width and diameters. So apical meristems increase in length of the plant body, and lateral meristems responsible for increase in width of diameters. Okay, width of examples of campium present in woody plants and produce the cork. Okay, some examples of meristematic tissues. Second one, permanent tissues, dermal, the meanings of surface tissues, form the productive outer covering of the plant body. Form of the productive outer covering the plant bodies, dermal. Then only epidermis produced cut into product plant again loss of water, produce root hair or absorption of water and minerals. So epidermis pictures. So cutting of plants, lot of water loss that this plant, okay, produce root gas for absorption of water and minerals. This is epidermis pictures. So for characteristic flat cells often with thick out walls. Then only aerial parts often covered with waxy cuticle. Then only this function of epidermis production in young plants, okay, product in young plants, that is new plant. Then only periderm, okay, then only periderm replaces the epidermis, then only replace the epidermis, constitutes the corky outer bark of old trees. This periderms pictures, okay, periderms pictures waterproof cells with thick cell walls dead at maturity. Then only this function of forms outer bark in trees, okay, forms outer bark in trees. Next one, permanent diseases. What is permanent diseases? Parenchyma diseases and collenchyma diseases and sclerenchyma diseases, okay. So fundamental diseases of permanent diseases. Fundamental diseases, meanings of group diseases used in production and storage of food, okay, and in the support of plant. Parenchyma, it is a parenchyma on leaves function for photosynthesis, mechanical strength by maintaining rigidity and also store waste product, okay. Then only collenchyma support of stem and adapt themselves to the rabbit elongation of leaves. This ones of collenchyma. Then only sclerenchyma provided elastics and flexibility, okay, flexibility and rigidity add to the plant body, forming support, okay, plant body support. This is called as sclerenchyma diseases, okay. Then only next one, next one, permanent diseases. Permanent diseases pictures, we can see the pictures. Vascular diseases into two permanent diseases, xylem and phloem, these important parts of plant, okay. Xylem, it is a primarily functions for the transport of water and dissolved substance upward into the plant body, okay. So primarily functions for the transport of water dissolved in substance upward into the body plants. So carry to them all parts of the body's transport, okay, transport this take care for take it minerals and nutrients, that is carry them also, okay. This is called as xylem. Then only phloem primary functions is the transport of organic materials such as carbon dioxide, carbohydrates and amino acids. It is called as a phloem. These pictures of xylem and phloems, okay. Next one, animal diseases, okay, animal diseases. Before slides, all we can see the slides, plant diseases, okay. Then only animal diseases, plant diseases covered with also, okay. Then only animal diseases. Animal diseases developed from the primary germ layer of the embryo, ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. There are 4 types of diseases. Epithelial diseases, connective diseases and muscular diseases, nervous disease. Okay, next one, four types of tissue. Tissue pictures and epithelial tissues, then only muscle tissues and nervous tissue. Next one, epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissues made up of continuous sheet of densely packed cells with little space or intercellular material between them. A basement membrane is usually present. Okay, then only function forms the covering or lining of all free body surfaces, both internal and external, to protect cells from mechanical injury and water loss. Then only functions of some has special functions of absorption, secretion and excretion, sensation and respiration. Okay, these functions of epithelial tissue. Next one, classification of epithelial tissues based on space and arrangement of cells. Epithelial cells of arrangement, four types of arrangement. Okay, columnar and columnar epitheliums and cuboidal epitheliums, then only glandular epitheliums. Okay, there is three types of epithelials of classification. Next one, simple squamous. Okay, simple squamous, found in the lens of the eye and inner ear. Okay, simple squamous. Next one, simple cuboidal. Cuboidal, mostly found lining small ducts and tabulus of the kidney and the glands. Next one, connectivity tissues. Connectivity tissue function serves as binding substance, provides framework, has essential role in transport, production and repair. Classification of connective tissue. Connective tissue proper, cartilage and bone, blood vessels, vascular tissues. Okay, cartilage and bone and blood vessels. That is classification of connective cells. Then only connective disease proper, types of connective disease proper, loose connective diseases, fact cells. Okay, made up of highly elastic fibers with few saturated thin collagen fibers. This tissue fills the space between organs and services as packing materials surroundings the elements of other tissues. Next one, the behind muscles together and binds skin to underlining disease. Okay, to underlining disease. Examples of adipose tissues and areolar tissue. Next one, connective tissue proper, dense connective tissues proper. This connective tissues proper. Okay, made we can see the pictures of view. Okay, made up of thick collagen fibers and dark compressed cells between the fiber bundles. This one function for flexibility, support and shock absorption and reduction of friction. Examples of tendon, ligament, urinary tract and collagen. Okay, then only next one, bones. What is bones? Bones is a living tissues with cells called osteocyte and masked collagens fibers embedded in matrix containing osteins. That is bones. Okay, so bones covered fibers membranes, pristosome, lines the bone's marrow cavity endostems. Okay, these positions of V has hard and rigid matrix and contains numerous then only surprising amount of water imbricated with minerals salt such as calcium carbonate and calcium phosphate. Next one, classification of bones according to shape. That is long bone and flat bone and irregular bone. Long bone examples of humerus and femur bone, and flat bone examples of cranial bone and scapula bone, and irregular bone metacarpal and metadorsal bone, metacarpal and metadorsal bones of classifications of bones. Okay, classification of bones. Next one, lamellae and ostones. This lesson omitted for this topic. Okay, next one, bones, that is yellow marrow and red marrow. What is yellow marrow? Consists of back cells. Yellow marrow, okay, consists of back cells, blood vessels and a minimal framework of reticular cells and fibers. That is yellow marrow. Red marrow, the consists of numerous blood cells of all kinds and as well as substance from which these cells are formed. Then only the functions of red cells. Okay, the functions of red blood cells, the formation of red blood cells, blood platelets and granulocytes and lysis extends monocytes and lymphocytes and destruction of old, that is 120 days worn out erythrocytes. Okay, erythrocytes. Next one, blood. What is blood? Blood consists of cells, matrix and fibers. So these cells of vascular disease. Yeah, then only components of blood: erythrocyte or PC, red blood cell, small concave disc-shaped cells that lack nuclei during maturation in mammals, formed in the bone marrow. The arrays form normally nucleated, rapidly divided and connecting disused cells, the bone marrow containing of hemoglobin. Next one, vascular disease, leukocyte and lymphocytes. Okay, that is big leukocytes, WBC cells, bigger than erythrocyte and have large, often irregularly shaped nuclei. Defense against diseases and infection. Act as the phagocytes, engulfing and destroying bacteria and remnants of the damaged diseases. The tissue cells produce a powerful enzyme. Lymphocytes, specialist cells that play a central role in immune reaction by vascular disease. Okay, then only platelets and plasma and hemoglobins. Platelets, small non nucleated, colorless, rounded or overall biconcave corpuscles produced by giant cells called macrocytes found in the bone marrow. Functions for blood clotting, plasma, liquid components of blood. Then only hemoglobin, the protein constitution of blood. Then only okay students, this meetings of last one topics. Okay, then only this enough the topic. Thank you students, thank you to all. We can see the video, you can see the video and next refer that lessons in your book. Okay, thank you